Hello YouTubes, as you probably know, I'm planning an end of year / 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So I've been collecting prizes for you, including N scale, HO scale and O scale. However, I now need to expand the range to include double O scale and G scale and even some unrelated items, thanks to John Dawson, who kindly donated a huge pile of stuff for the prize giveaway. So let's get into it. So let's start small and work our way up. So N-scale items. We have a couple of gondolas. I believe that is Milwaukee. Microtrains. Microtrains, N-scale Milwaukee Road. I'm not going to take all of these out of their boxes. Keep them nice and clean and fresh for you. And we've got our Rock Island gondola. Right, moving along quickly. We have this very nice Duluth, Winnipeg and Pacific boxcar, which is rather pleasant also. But what I really like here is this little caboose. Another Milwaukee Road. Isn't that just awesome? Look at that. Dare I take this out the packaging? Yes, I dare. Carefully. Oh, these things are so neat. But they're so small and breakable, so I shouldn't even be touching it. Absolutely gorgeous. Got its little tiny knuckle couplers. It's even got some spare wheels in there. Isn't that cool? So that is just gorgeous. Reasonable weight. Oh goodness, I nearly dropped it. Right, let me put it back in the box. What I was trying to say there was reasonable weight for something so small. But I'm completely new to N scale, so I really don't know what it's supposed to weigh. Right, let me get this back in its box before I break something, because I've got plenty more to show you. So those 4 items are very lovely. Be careful. Okay, moving on. Next up is something very cool. This is Broadway Limited. Oh, it's in a bigger box. I need to scroll out a wee bit for you. Broadway Limited Premium N-Scale Rolling Stock. Oh my goodness. Individual boxes and everything. I doubt these have ever been out their boxes, so I'll maybe take one of them out just to show you what you're getting. But I'll leave the other one fresh. Exciting. Right, out you come. Oh goodness, I'm going to have to do a push-pull thing. Don't worry, it's still going to be like new when it gets to you. Goodness, the packaging, it just keeps on going. I just want a closer look at this. Oh my goodness, that is nice. Oh, this is obviously brand new. It's still got its silica gel. Look at the detail on that for N scale. So that is, technically that is a giant tank car. So Liquid Air Canadian, Liquid Air Company? I don't know. Serving the nation, industries and hospitals. Wow, that is really nice. I think that's even got metal wheels. Isn't that cool? So we have got 2 of them, presumably different numbers. So that's 80009, that's 80011. So a nice little pair. They will obviously be going together for a prize, okay? One more little bit of rolling stock before we move on to something extremely cool. Not that these aren't extremely cool, but I think you'll agree the last thing in N-scale track stuff is super cool. Right, get them back in the box. Carefully, carefully. Okay, excellent. Good to go. The next thing, it's this articulated auto rack. Now I've got 2 HO scale sized versions of these and I just love them. So having N scale, so the whole thing's going to be like out of shot. It's going to be that long. Let's see. Can I take this out without damaging it? Oh yes I can. Let's slide this out, give you a better look. So again, it's a 2-part prize. They will be going together. So let's see then, that one's going to, well actually it'll need to be reversed, but you know what I mean, they get hooked on together. This one shares that truck there. obviously that side, but you know, not upside down. Oh, it's in that way because it looks nice in the box. Anyway, it's got its little, what do you call that thing? The accordion thing, the diaphragm, yeah. Oh, it's got springs in there and all sorts of goodies. So that is an absolutely awesome little prize for someone. Wonderful, wonderful. Careful, careful. Get it back in the box without wrecking it. Oh, come on. There we go. Almost. Oh, I'll do that later. Okay, on to the last N-scale track item. I say that because there's something that's not a track item. Get a load of this. I don't even do N-scale, and I'm absolutely jealous of whoever gets this, because these are like my favourite modern locomotives. As you can see, GE ES44AC in Canadian National livery. Isn't that spectacular? These things are surprisingly heavy for how small they are. That's a little protective cover for the base. Gotta be careful I don't squish anything. Kato. Tremendous little model. Oh my goodness. And I think I will need to throw this on the track for you to make sure it works. Yeah, I'll do that right now. I have set up a tiny little test track just for you. Let's see if he works. Ooh, a wee bit speedy. Oh, it doesn't seem to go slow. Actually, it's probably just this DC controller I've got. It's quite old. It's an old Tyco job. Certainly lovely and smooth. Look at those wee lights coming on. Very cool. I have no idea what it's like to put a DCC decoder into one of these, and I don't intend to find out. Well, as you can see, that runs perfectly. Oh my goodness, I love this. Hey, while we're here, I do have another two N-scale locomotives I'd like to throw on, since I've gone to all this trouble to set up this wee track. Let's try our little Santa Fe. I think we decided this was a GP20, I think. Right, how do you work? Oh, he goes slower. That's interesting to know. Oh, lovely and quiet. Very nice. Okay, so that one works fine on the track also. And finally, we will try our little Southern Pacific. If you remember, I got that one for you from the train show. Oh no, I think this is the GP20. I'm sure it says on the box. Don't worry, I'll be doing a full roundup of all the prizes later on, closer to the time. Right. Here's another one that doesn't want to go slow. Again, I think that's just down to the controller I've got. It's a wee bit old and done, shall we say. So that works fine as well. So he is good to go, ready for the competition at Christmas. So there we go. Someone is going to be absolutely delighted with that, especially if you're new to N-scale. Imagine getting this as your first loco. Oh, I'm so jealous. Right, let's get that little cover back on. How did that go on? Oh, it's got little pins there, sticks in there. Keeps it nice and snug in its little house till it gets to its new home. It's forever home. So good luck, whoever gets that one. So jealous. Okay, moving on. One more N-scale item, I believe. And that would be this little country store building kit. N-scale scenery for use with all N-scale train layouts. So this is a lifelike trains. I don't know if that's the same lifelike that make locos. If it is, then good on you, because they're pretty good. So it does look a wee bit plasticky in a picture, but I'm sure plenty of people out there know how to use a paint gun and make it your own. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice little kit. And that concludes the N-scale part of the video. I think you'll agree. That pile of N-scale, along with the N-scale stuff I've already got, that's a good haul of prizes so far in N-scale. Next up then is 00 scale. We have 3 of these very awesome little hoppers. However, it doesn't actually say on the box what they are. I guess if you're into this sort of stuff, you kind of just know what they are. Let's have a look at one of the weathered ones, because I think they are all the same except 2 of them are weathered. So we'll have a look at one. The rest will be the same, but with less weathering or more weathering. These look really nice. As I say, if you're into 00 Hornby type stuff, you will know what these are. Oh, coal hoppers, obviously, since it's got coal in it. Wow, that's nice. Really nicely weathered. Metal wheels, jolly good. Not a fan of these couplers, never have been Hornby. What were you thinking? That's not the reason that I didn't get into Hornby though, or get into 00. So they are jolly nice. Not sure if I will put them as one prize together for the 3. The way things are going, it's probably a good idea to have them all as a set. Otherwise, I'm just going to be spending weeks at the post office, posting everything out to people. But we'll see. We'll think about that. So 3 of them. So far, that is all the rolling stock. In fact, that's all the 00 stuff I've got so far. Let's move on to what else we've got in 00. We have a bunch of these model building kits, which are the wood stuff, or what do you call it? Well, probably says on it, right? Of course it doesn't say on it. Come on. They're made of wood and they're cut, laser cut wood things. Okay, so that's actually really cool. Shipping container site offices. So we've got one kit like that. We have got, what is this? Next train indicators and platform clocks. This is actually pretty neat. Oh my goodness, look at all that work. Oh, I don't know if I've got the patience for that. We have got realistic road markings. UK road markings stencils. Oh, okay, so they're stencils and you lay them down in your roads, spray over them. That's pretty neat, actually. You could probably use them more than once. That's pretty neat. We've got wrought iron railings. Also pretty cool. Lovely. More wrought iron. Oh my goodness, I'm in trouble speaking. Wrought iron railings. So 2 sets of them. Maybe give them away together. 8-foot brick and granite walls. They're actually really nice. I don't want to open the packet to see. Let's just hope that the picture is what's inside. Okay. We have pedestrian railings with sight gap. Oh, they're actually really neat. I could probably use them, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep them as prizes. This one's fairly big. We've got a low relief 1930s factory. This is a fairly thick set. It's a card set, but there's, oh my goodness, there's like 8 sheets of card plus all the paper stuff, which I have no idea what it is. If you're used to making these sort of kits, you'll know what they are. So that's made by modelrailwayscenery.com if you want to look it up. That is really nice though. Presumably it comes like that and you don't have to paint it all. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, who knows. Best to look up the website and see what it looks like out of the packaging. So that's our 00 scale stuff for this video. Let us move up just a shade. Oh, hold your horses, I found more 00. We've got air conditioning units, pack of 1. I don't know if that means you get that and that. Oh, pack of 9, large and 10 small. Well, I don't know. There's lots of these wee things in it. Pallets, cages / trolleys. Oh, they're pretty neat actually. I like them. Oh, they're very cool. So again, I would laser cut wood thing. More pedestrian railings. So that's all the 00 stuff now. Also, I forgot another N-scale thing. Hold on. We also have Central Gas and Supply in N-scale by Walthers. These are nice kits. My wife's built a couple of these in HO scale. I've yet to build a Walther's kit, but she says they're pretty good fun. Nice kits. So there we go, central gas and supply. I should really zoom out so you can see the whole thing. Hold on. There we go. That is going to make a nice prize for someone, I think. Don't know what you get in the box. Oh, it shows you down there what you get. So you get the 2 tanks, you get the office. So those 2 white things there and that blue thing there. Very nice. Lovely. Okay, now we can move on. And we're moving on to ON30, which is basically O scale, but it runs on HO or OO scale tracks. Very cool. We've got 3 items to show you. We have this box, we have this box, and we have this box. This one is sealed, so I'm not going to open this one. I can tell you though, it is an ON30 boxcar Great Northern. So I might need to look that up to see what it looks like, but we can look and see what these ones are like. Okay, so let's go with this one first. ON30 Freight Cars boxcar painted unlettered. It's a bit vague. That kind of looks lettered to me. I've got a feeling that John possibly did the lettering on this one then. Very cool. So as I say, this has got the same gauge of wheels as OO and HO scale. So it would run it on your HO scale track, if your track's wide enough, because it is technically O scale with a smaller track. Narrow gauge if you like. That's really nice. I like the wood along the top, isn't that cool? Very neat. Does the door open? Possibly with a bit of force. No, I'm not going to touch that. Oh, very delicate little brake wheel up there. That's staying in the box forever, because I would easily bend that one. Let me get that one back in, and we'll look at the other one that's been opened. Possibly also been weathered by John. If it was John, I'm just presuming it was John that took care of that. A nice job, John, if it was you. And the other one that we can look at, because it's not in a sealed box, is ON30 painted unlettered. Same again. So I wonder what this one's going to be. Maybe it's going to be exactly the same. No, it's slightly different. BS. It's a bit rude. Let me get this out without bending those little pipes along the bottom. That one's a wee bit out of place. There we go. So BS, let me know what that stands for. No, actually, no. Leave your comments to yourself. I think the door has been glued at that position there. So another ON30 runs on HO00, but, you know, it's ON. If you know ON30, Holly will know all about this sort of stuff. I like that little hatch as well. Very cool. Excellent. So we have no idea what the third one is that's in the sealed box. I guess that's just going to be a nice wee surprise for somebody. Wonderful. Right, let me get them out of the way and we will move on to the next scale. So John has only given me one HO item, probably because he knows that if it was HO and I liked it, I would just keep it and not tell anyone about it for the prize giveaway. So here's what I am prepared to give away. We have a Fuller Signal Tower, is that right? Did I get it right? Is it Signal Tower? Yes, Signal Tower. Fuller kits are pretty good. I think that is more sort of European, English, British sort of style. So it might not work in the UK, although it is HO scale, which is weird. So yeah, I'm guessing it's probably more European. European, like France, Germany, they do a lot of HO scale stuff rather than OO. And that looks like a German train, so maybe that's what that's for. So this might be getting shipped off to Europe. Lovely kit though. So that's all the HO we've got. Next up, O scale. These are obviously British, okay. I recognise these and I'm not even into British stuff. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh my goodness, you're going to have to build this one. Oh, good luck with that. Oh my goodness. At least it's only got 2 axles, so you don't have to worry about bogies. Oh no. I can't handle that. I don't know way I could build that. So good luck whoever gets that one. So there's a nice picture on the front. And that's what it should look like when it's finished. Some people love making these things. I'm not a huge fan. That's way too complex. This one's in a thicker box. This one, I think, is already built. And I would be wrong in thinking that. Another one that you're going to have to build yourself. Oh, look at all those parts. Oh, it's got its decals ready for you. Chunky wheels. Look at them. So that is going to be fun for someone, if that's your idea of fun. It is not mine. No offence intended, but there's absolutely no way I've got the patience for that. But there's what it looks like on that box. One more O-scale item, and that would be one of these. Bar Mills Scale Model Works. These guys make the absolute best card. I believe they're card kits. They're so nice. They're just so oldie American, oldie world American kits. But all I hear is good things about the Bar Mills kits. So anyway, that's a little post office. So cute. Good weight to that. So, why does it say that? Oh, the Daily Moose. Very funny. So that's what we've got for O-scale, plus the stuff I already showed you in a previous video. Moving along. Next up is G-scale or ginormous scale. I think it's garden scale. Let me know what the G stands for. These are big, so I'm not sure if it's even going to fit on my desk, but we'll give it a shot. I have 2 of these to give away. I will attempt to remove this from its gigantic box on my tiny desk. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. There's other things in the box there. So I actually have the HO scale version of these things. Oh my goodness. This is crazy nice. I don't even need to zoom in. But I will, just a little bit for you. No, not too much. Okay, what do we have? We have got Virginia and Truckee. Look at, oh, that looks like a, is that a smoking unit? With its little, oh my god, is that a smoke? It is, isn't it? Which means it's going to be powered on the underside. I don't know how the G-scale stuff works, but it's got wires going from the wheels. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, look, it's got the doors open and closed by themselves. It's probably get lights in there. I don't know. I don't even know how to power this thing up. I'll probably need to get an industrial generator. Like the back door opens as well, look. This thing's massive. Okay, look, I've decided that I'm not giving this away. I'm going to just keep this, because it's way too nice to give to the likes of you guys. Anyway, we've got 2 of these, and there is a slight catch to this. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I do have to put limits on this competition. These are way too big, way too heavy to post out. So these are going to be local, probably local pickup only. Within reason, I might deliver them, but I'm not posting these. It will cost an absolute fortune, especially this day and age. You know what I'm talking about. So I think I know one person that's into G-scale reasonably close to me. So make sure you choose that as your allotted prize. You'll see, I'm going to be making up the rules and regulations later on in the year. Still trying to figure that out. But yeah, there's, as much as I would love to post these worldwide, it's not happening. Too big and heavy. It would cost me hundreds to post these. I might just keep it. Okay, moving on to the non-train related stuff. I'll go through this quickly in case you're not interested. Might not even offer it as prizes, but we'll see if there's any interest. And if there is, then I will. John gave me an assortment of military kits. We've got military miniatures, 135 scale. How many do you get? I don't know why it's written in Chinese. That's bizarre. Oh, because it's Tamaya. Is that Japanese then? I don't know where Tamaya is. How many do we get? 6. 6 parts, 5 of them. Anyway, I don't know if anyone's interested in that. I'll leave that open to discussion. A British Universal Carrier Mark II. Don't know what scale. 135 scale again. Oh, that'll go with these wee guys then. Cool. Maybe that was the idea. They jump in there. That would make sense. And we have a good old Sherman tank. Rhymes with something. Blank. You know what? I think I actually built one of these. It might have been the only model kit I ever built as a child. All the parts are there. I'm sure someone will be just drooling at the thought of getting that. Because not everyone just does trains in this hobby. Some people do all sorts of kit building, planes, tanks, cars, a lot. So, yeah, let me know if there's any interest in that. I'll include it in the prize and giveaway. Right, one more extremely unrelated item. So these things aren't just not in the same hobby. They're not even in the same universe, literally. We've got Star Wars Stormtroopers Unit Expansion. They're actually pretty cool. I might have to keep them, throw them in a layout. So we've got that. We've got some of these guys. What are they? Imperial Scout Troopers. And we have some B1 Battle Droids. Yeah, might have to keep them myself. But we'll see. Any interest? Leave a comment. Let me know. I'm going to have to start a GoFundMe just for the postage and all of this. But I think it'll be fun. It's going to be a pretty awesome event. Probably take a few hours worth of live streaming to do it. But as I mentioned before, I don't have the rules and regulations laid out yet, but we've got plenty of time. Where are we at? June? We've got 6 months to figure it out. Hopefully I don't get any more prizes and I don't have to keep making these monotonous videos. Right, thank you very much, John. This is crazy, crazy generous. And I'm going to put a little sticker on all the items donated by John so that we know where they came from and you can thank him personally, okay? Take care, everyone. I need to get back to work. Put all this somewhere safe in a box for Christmas time. Bye for now.